Hey guys, what's up? Back with Monster Prom. So I finally decided last night to look up the stats that I would need to be able to go on to to be able to go to prom with a certain monster. And yeah, it's a little bit more difficult than I thought that it would be. I thought that you just had to keep talking to them and choose the right answers to the questions and then they'd go with you, but it doesn't work like that. Okay, so let's go to the auditorium first. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You notice Farrah showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much. Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. I think I've read these once before, but hopefully it's a slightly different. What? That they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that was unavoidable. Once the true tragedy had taken place, they were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. Are you there? Settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down, then replace them with a water park? You don't need to convince anyone. Just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. We'll go with the second one because last time I chose the first one and it was a wrong answer thing. Ah, yes, this is Daddy's strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation, even people who used to be bad start being very good. It's like magic and so humane. So you happen to know where your father put all those people who disappeared? Put them? No, silly. They disappeared like a magic trick. Ah, yes, I see. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts, as well as yet another reason never to visit Miranda's kingdom. And I'm not sure how many hearts to be able to go on a date with a certain one. You need so many hearts with them, and I'm not sure how many hearts you get for answering something right like that. Um. Hmm. I'm not sure if I should if I should sit there or sit with Scott because he's the easiest one to be able to go to prom with. I'm gonna try Scott. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on. Go boys, go! Munch your way to victory. Ah, there is no truer sport than an eating contest. Synth crotch. Shazov. Lemme eth. It looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Distract Scott with its surprise fireworks. Slather Damien's dogs in holy ketchup. You pull out your bottle of brother Callian's, I don't know, Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost pepper ketchup and dump it on Damien's dogs. Yeah, finally a sauce hot enough for. Oh, my soul is melting. Power through, Damien. The heat you're feeling is just the fires of determination. No fire I can handle. This ketchup is consecrated? I'm having an allergic reaction. Allergic reactions are just weakness leaving the body, Damien. Keep it up. I'm pretty sure that's wrong and dangerous advice, Coach. I quit. Well, I guess that makes Scott the winner. Congratulations, Scott. Hooray, I love winning. Great, hooray. Now will someone take me to the nurse's office? Hooray, I love helping. Scott rushes off carrying Damien's smoking body, and you rush just a little closer to Scott's heart. I'm not gonna lie, Scott's like a little ugly. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet mediation skills are clearly needed. No, I know our football team is called the Spooky High Spooky Monsters and who spook, but who also play sports. But who's our mascot? Our mascot? Oh, dang, you're right. We don't have one. Oh, what about Misha the mermaid? Mermaids are monsters. No way. Too girly. Try this Wally the werewolf. Why's it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves. Yeah, well, we're not the mermaids either. Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge, diverse group of people with a single label. No, coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think, think, think. Hey, you look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team? Easy, we'll just genetically engineer a cross between every kind of monster at the school. Head of a werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of a Medusa, inks of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. Just find a regular human, dress him up in a business suit, and make him the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed, that's the real monster. I don't even know what to choose. I'm just gonna go with the first one. Finally, an idea that represents the true diversity of our school. We can use Daddy's Gene Lab. Let's see, in order to fit all the monster parts in, the mascot will have to be about 100 feet tall, covered in nightmarish appendages and moist tentacles, which means it shall provide great shade on hot game days. The tentacles can hold umbrellas. Huzzah! Yeah, because deadly genetic experiments are always the shortcut to a girl's heart. You gain +2 smarts and 1 boldness. What are you doing? That day you spent some time on the library PCs mining some bitcoins. Do you want to get up here? Yeah? Come on. My dog wanted to get up on my lap, kept staring at me. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed that nobody actually has any idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to two, $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Later, you, Vera, and Miranda meet to prepare your case for your ruthless rhetoric class. Your scenario for the week: monsters finally rule the world, but punny humans still demand equal rights. How will you deal with such audacity? 14-hour workday. Media censorships start a fictional war. Ugh, that sounds like so much work. Can't we just throw money at them? Oh, our cake. I heard if you let them eat cake, they calm down. What about you? Do you have any ideas? You're not one of those group members who just lets everyone else do the work, are you? Just remember the 3 R's: relocation, re-education, reintegration. The problem is that they're not happy, so let's repress them into happiness. Maybe this one. Nah, I was wrong. Happy humans? Why? Why? Ugh, not again. You broke Miranda. We've been over this. Never mention satisfied peasants to her. I'll have to carry this team again. Strip. You'll be the blood sacrifice. Barra uses your blood to bargain with a demon for the debate win. You lose -2 creativity, -1 bonus, your dignity, and possibly your soul. As you approach your chosen table, you see Liam carefully framing his artfully arranged jelly dessert for transcendent food pick. When food pick, ride those picks to victory. What does that even mean? When I say food, you say pick. Food. No. Food. Stop. 2, 4 picks, 8 food do we appreciate. Food picks, go! Seize this insistent chanting this instant. What? But I'm trying to help you take the best food pick. You've been trying to take this food pick for like 20 minutes now. You gotta snap a pick so you can eat your tasty food. I don't eat, Scott. I only order this food so I can take pictures of it. You're not helping. I know. My cheerleading just isn't good enough. What I need is a cheer partner to take me to the next level. No, what you need is a swift kick in the... But it's too late. Scott's already chosen you as his cheer partner. Now it's up to you what the two of you will do. We've got to pick Liam up and toss him in the air. It's the only way to really amp him up. Liam's food picks are art, so we've got to use art to cheer him on. The quiet art of mime. I'm gonna go with the first one. I get it. Amp him up, like where the sky is. Let's do it. What? No, that's a horrible... Up you go, little buddy. Reach for the stars. Okay, I'm actually getting some very artistic angles on my food from up here, but this is still not okay. Oh, Liam, always being sarcastic. He loves it. Wait, you chose now to finally start understanding what sarcasm is? I'm not being sarcastic. You can't fool me, Liam. I know everything you say means the opposite of what I think it means. Liam eventually gets Scott to put him down by saying he loves being thrown in the air. Scott still somehow believes he did the right thing and gives you the most intimate fist bump. The day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught. Most terrible news, friend. I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court? Just keep an eye out for the classic signs: shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk. Pretty much everybody is a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever it points at, kill them. I'll go with the first one. But that would mean... Gasp! Could Lord Darkheart Stabbington be a traitor? I must warn Father at once. We have to find a new royal babysitter. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet unless that name is Darkheart Stabbington. You gain +2 smarts and +1 money as a reward. think I'm gonna buy the cocaine. You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless moment gram post. Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Oh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks? Scott's nah. You know what? Fine, I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Oh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Vicky, any ideas? Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you in an innuendo way, not literally. Obviously, the lychee fruit flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extracts is the most superior food on the plate. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it that says Scott Snacks. I'm gonna just go with the second one. Yes, you do have Scott Snacks. Scott Snacks? What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you? Oh, yeah, totally. There was this one time where I was. Well, actually, it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened. But somehow I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening. But how? What even? Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sport moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they wanted to show how their meat treats are strong and fast. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said, of course. And then the Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Vicky. It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see yours too. How is he so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put your faces together. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. But by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give +0 but you gain +2 bonus. Scott catches up with you afterwards, panting with excitement. Hey bro, I was just thinking today about how much I like you and want to share all my favorite things with you. I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them. Then I thought maybe we could go out peeing together, but peeing on each other's territory would be wrong. And I don't know how to share the moon or even where it is right now. So I guess that just leaves my two favorite things in the whole world, cheerleading and sports. And since you're not on the sports team, cheerleading it is. Let's cheer together, bro. What's that? You want to know what we're cheering for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer, bro? We should cheer for the working class. Nothing will aid the rise of the proletariat like a hearty cheer. We should cheer for each other because friendship is the greatest sport of all. I'm gonna go with the second one. Ah, hey, you're right. Friendship is the greatest sport of all. I mean, I was asking you to cheerlead with me because I was romantically interested in you, but you know what? Never mind. Being friends is way more important than that. Thanks for reminding me. Instead of making out later, we should totally go to the petting zoo. I love petting animals with friends. We can stop on the way so I can take back this edible underwear I bought to use with you. No need, now that we're such good friends. If Scott says friends one more time, you will literally tear your own heart out and eat it. Right now, that only feels like what's happening. You lose -2 boldness and -1 smarts. Alright, I'm gonna still ask him to the prom. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Huh? Prom? I don't know. I like turtles. It all seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought for the right to marry your own hand since that seemed like your last chance at finding love. Yay. I really thought I would get him. From what someone posted, he seemed like the easiest one to get with. Ugh, those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he became an athlete. Duh, he's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good hearted as ever. Polly graduated from doing lots of, I don't know what that word is still. I need to look it up right now. Ayahuasca. And now she appears to now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. Miranda started a nonprofit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. This game is like so hard. I really thought I had it in the bag that time. If you have like any strategies or like something, you can comment them down below. But I want it to be like a genuine reaction. Like I don't want to I don't want to watch someone else play it and just cuz I'll memorize like all the words and stuff like that, and then it'll I don't know, it just won't be as fun for me if I have to like watch someone else's video. But like if you like tell me how to do it and then like I can see it on my own, I think it's like more fun. I don't know. But thanks for watching. Bye.